Business Bureau of Central Oklahoma wants consumers to get the most out of their hard-earned money when purchasing a new car. Buying a car, new or used, is a big commitment financially, of course. Being prepared now, you can help save some time for you and money for you later. Here to talk more about it, we have Sean Rose joining us from the Better Business Bureau. So what do we need to know before buying a vehicle? Because I definitely don't want to get scammed.
Absolutely. So, we always recommend that you use the internet and use online for research. However, you make your car buying at a dealership.
Okay.
We, of course, always recommend going to bbb.org and check out, what dealerships are accredited. And before all that, make sure you do all your research online. What kind of car do you want? What kind of features are you looking for? What kind of color are you looking for? I mean, all the basics, so that way you have a good idea in mind when you go to the dealership and start looking at all the different cars that they're offering.
It is a lot easier these days to buy a car online, so why do you guys say deter people from doing that?
Generally, when it comes to online, there's a lot of scams that happen, and it's just so much easier to get scammed if you're just going to try to do it online and say, oh, I'm not even going to go to the dealership, and it's just, you could fall victim to a scam.
Yeah, and it happens a lot. I feel like some of the ways they do that is by saying you have to buy a prepaid, like Amazon gift card,
right?
Buy it with gift cards.
Yeah, and do a down payment of some kind of things that they'll generally ask for, like a bank account number or an actual like prepaid card or something. And those are both red flags for scams online that we always try to deter people away from.
Okay, what else should we know before buying a car?
So I mean, it's the basics of the research. How much mileage? What are you looking for? Are you going to trade in your car? Do your research online with Kelley Blue Book and check your value for what your car would be worth trading in. Check the value of the car that you might be looking at, the year, make, model, and so that way you have a kind of firm idea once you go to the dealership. And once you get to the dealership, make sure that they have the used car history report. If you're looking at a used car, take the car for a test drive. Make sure there aren't any sounds or anything, bumps, weird noises, all that good stuff. And make sure that you work with the dealership on, your loan financing, the terms that might take, any kind of specific terms and all that information. Do
you guys see a lot of scams either at the dealership or online at BBB?
Not at dealerships, not really, but online we've definitely seen a fair share number of them, yeah.
Okay, so something to be aware of because the new models are going to be coming out pretty quickly.
Absolutely. So Labor Day weekend's the kickoff of the season.
Yeah, I think it's one of the biggest shopping days for cars, if I remember right. So for more information, of course, you can go to oklahomacity.bbb.org. As Sean was just saying, you can find some accredited websites and also dealerships and things.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Can we throw up that phone number too? There it is, 239-6081 for more information. And just be prepared before you head out to buy a car. Happy shopping. We'll be right back.